welcome to the third episode of Silverburn Festival TV.
Yeah.
You guys, Voodoo Pilots, have kind of played Silverburn before, but not quite.
That's right, Mark.
So you guys have been on a bit of a journey from the start of where you started. So give us the Voodoo Pilots origin story.
All right. All right. Yeah. Well, you probably know Mark because you do a little bit. So what's the point telling you? I'm only kidding. No. Well, originally, me and Ian was in a band called Von Zillas.
Yes.
And we were going to be playing the Silverburn Festival, but other things came up, so we couldn't play Silverburn as the Von Zillas, so we played under the name Voodoo Pilots, but just did like some Jimi Hendrix and some Doors and some little bluesy sort of things. I think.
Was it 2 or 3 days? That we
we
had
only
to
had
do?
like a couple of practices,
Yeah.
so we played that as the Voodoo Pilots, and I think that was apart from the Swanson one. At which we distributed Baby Bells, and Steph was at the.
I was at Swanfest.
And we played Swanfest as Johnny's bar mitzvah.
Yes.
So that's how I met you. Well, obviously I've known you guys before.
Yeah.
But you guys were like, hey.
But there's one of our songs called your mama likes cheese and biscuits. And it was and then at one point I distribute not biscuits because they're a bit crumbly, but distribute some. So I bought some Baby Bells. And like Jesus, I fed them.
So we did get biscuits, but I don't know what happened to them.
Did you guys eat the biscuits?
Well, I can't lie, so I can say I never had any of the biscuits.
Yeah.
With Baby Bell.
I never ate any of the biscuits.
I never made a Baby Bell sandwich out of one of the biscuits, two of the biscuits. So distributed some cheese because it was a long day and people needed a little bit of a snack.
Yeah.
Threw out some Baby Bells. Guess what? This one here, she catches it. And it was
the golden Baby Bell. You're in the band.
It was a this is the truth. It was a really long throw, and I couldn't see because of the lights. And I threw a Baby Bell, and I saw different ones bouncing about. I threw one, and it was right to the back. It was for a joke. I threw it to the back of the room to bounce it off the wall to see if I could hit it. Well, I throw it, and Steph jumps up. Like that, catches it in one hand like that, and it was like, oh, Steph's got
it's like the bikini at a wedding, isn't it?
Yeah.
So really, you could sort of see that as kind of going, that's your first performance with the Voodoo Pilots.
A little bit of kind of, audience participation.
Yeah, a bit of audience participation. So that was the Voodoo.
So that very moment, you stopped becoming the audience.
Yeah, but the only trouble with before Steph was we were a bit rubbish. We were a bit rubbish. And then when Steph joined...
You were rubbish.
Yeah, I was rubbish. Yeah, that's the point. Because I was singing into a megaphone most of the time. Which works for some things, but it doesn't work for everything. I wanted to expand a little bit. So what happened was...
Female front woman.
Another one. And so
we did think about a male front woman, but
yeah. So
well,
so Steph joined us, and then we started getting good.
Yeah, we just started writing songs straight away.
Yeah,
and we were really quick at writing songs and writing hits, bops, pure bops.
And who writes? Who's
that would
writing
be
what?
That would mainly be we're all
it's
well,
a
you can
process, isn't it?
Yeah, he's all kind of just jam out. Yeah, do some guitar riffs and things, and then I've got a little book and I'll just write down lyric ideas, random little lyrics, and then you just kind of pile it all together and see what fits.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it might sound a bit wanky though, because
it's all Mark, okay?
No.
Mark.
No. I was gonna say it sounded a bit wanky if you went. Actually, we're really fast at writing songs. Yeah, I mean it's a bit wacky if you were like watching a band going, yeah, it's kind of great. We can knock out songs, but truthfully, we go in and somebody will go, oh, what about? And it'd be ridiculous. It might be a ridiculous thing, but then you go, actually, that's could be like a disco classic or something like that. And we won't go into it because sometimes we vent a few things and we'll say, oh, let's write about this. And we'll do it. And we can't play it live because it's maybe got somewhat personal.
You can't play a Boydie song, for example.
Yeah, we can't play that Boydie song. Yeah, we can't play that.
That one's not going on the Silverburn set.
Right in there, I'll be at the other stage.
Oh.
It's fine. I think Four Pony did that to me one time, and I wasn't there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was fun.
Are you're not playing this year, right?
I've got no bands, and I've put on the whole thing just so my bands can play at a festival, and then I'm not playing it this year. How sad is that?
That's
That is
shocking.
quite sad.
Real sad. It's just
Is it
that
two-
my
it was
bandmates are
2019,
just
yeah?
real letdowns.
I know. 2019, wasn't it? When we
The last one, yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. We're speaking to the Catch-22s on their episode
Yeah.
about that as well, and
Yeah.
they were saying that they felt that was like the best one kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the end to the
It was
day
good
being
one, wasn't it? Yeah.
Johnny's bar mitzvah and all
Yeah.
our crazy,
Yeah.
well, the shirts, and we had the
Yeah, we came on
cocktails
with
and
the cocktails on it.
Nice.
the music, Hawaiian
Yeah.
music playing, I think maybe.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
Oh,
that's
I
right.
missed
I
it.
can
Yeah.
vaguely remember it. I was
It
quite
was,
drunk.
it was a good. That was a good one. Actually.
So we need to
Yeah.
recreate that. We have made a pact with Catch-22s that if we do it again, or maybe even just for them this year, that we get some confetti cannons.
Yeah, and in episode 2 of your podcast, you had the frontman from Johnny's Bar Mitzvah, Dave Woods.
That's it. That's
So there
right.
you go. That's the common denominator today.
That's
The
it.
interviewer
We are all.
was the bass player.
What's the nice way of putting it? Interconnected.
See
Yes.
if we've not seen episode 1 and 2, will we get this? Like, will we know what's going on?
Yeah.
I might just change the orders just to
Okay.
mess with people.
Right, okay.
You know, you're overthinking it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't-
okay.
don't-
That's good because I've spent the day underthinking it, and
Yeah.
like I realised
Yeah.
somebody would
We're
overthink
asking the real
something.
questions.
Isn't that your
You're
usual
going,
approach, Mark? Just underthink it. Let's just underthink it.
Let's just underthink it, and then when things happen,
Yeah, we're winging
things
it.
will happen.
It's
Yeah.
been
and then-
one.
Yeah.
We're winging it.
Right. So
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to get this back in track. It's
Right.
not going to work.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work. It's
We go off on
definitely not gonna
tangents.
work.
That's the worst thing as well.
Tangent.
Silverburn as a festival though, so I've been speaking to the other guys in the other episodes about how they feel about Silverburn. Now it's hard for me, obviously, organiser and stuff like that, so I see
Yeah.
it through an entirely different and somewhat boring lens. But people tell me it's quite good, and bands in particular tell me they quite like to play it. Could you tell me any different, or
It's alright.
I've never been. I'm a Silverburn virgin. I haven't
wrong
even
with
been
you?
to the park.
Right.
I know. I've been meaning to go, but I've not been yet. So
Well,
I need to.
yeah.
This will be fun. This will be a fun experience.
I think I can't remember when it was. I think I first played it with Saucer Kings ages and ages. It seems like years and years ago. Ian was there because I think, wouldn't you?
I think
you
I've
were
been
there. You
to
filmed
probably all of them, yeah.
it. Yeah, you went all that. And I thought it was a great day.
Yeah.
And that was, I think it was just on the Saturday. And if I remember rightly, it was a really beautiful summer's day. And I kind of remember them from the weather. And they're always great inside the tent. Everybody's. I've never seen any trouble. It's always good to catch up with a load of people, and you're there all day. So it's a proper.
Yeah.
It's a good festival, and as I say, it was the Saturday when it was on, but then it expanded, which was even better. That it ended up being over 2 days, so you had like folk things on the Sunday, but on the Saturday it also expanded when I was last there, I think, to 2 stages on the same day as well.
that's it. There was a bit of an incremental thing. So one stage, one day. Next year it was it 2 stages, or was it 2 days? One stage, and then the next day 2
Right.
2 days. And,
Yeah.
and now we've kind of brought, so this year
Yeah.
it's so one stage, but it's open. There is no marquee, so the
Yeah.
weather in the marquee will not be a thing this year. So we're taking that massive
Right.
open air gamble.
Oh,
So
right,
Ooh,
okay.
okay.
Now is this because I suppose the elephant in the diseased elephant in the corner would be COVID, wouldn't it? Because it's been off for 2. Is it been off for 2 years? Hasn't
it
it?
has been out for 2 years.
So-
That wasn't really a factor. What's played into it is the park are hoping to build a permanent stage. A permanent
Right.
stage means
Okay.
more stuff can happen.
Nice.
And a permanent stage can maybe be set up as like a cinema, or it can be set up
right.
for some comedy or small plays or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, that's
So an
interesting,
actual theatre open
Yeah.
stage, which is
Great.
difficult rather than creating a whole building that is a theatre. So
Yeah.
a permanent stage. So this year we're kind of trialling that, if you like, by having a stage that's brought in and rigged up, and we'll see how we get on with the weather. But there's loads of gigs happening outside, and everybody's cool with it.
Well, yeah. Apart from
Usually.
I remember playing Silverburn one year, and you can remember there was Was it a hurricane? Not a hurricane, but do you remember?
Yeah, weather warning. We were I
Lightning,
think we were the last gig in Scotland to shut down that day.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
wasn't it? Yeah.
Risking it.
Yeah, there was a massive. Yeah, it was like a storm or something, and it was like crazy weather.
We were the last band on. We were literally just like, yeah, we're not gonna. It's gonna get cancelled, and that's it. We're not. And actually, we played, and then that was it.
What was it?
Everyone
Was it
run for your lives.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh, before it got stopped, was that on the Sunday? Maybe it got kind of pulled eventually, or
I want to say it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe. I think I definitely remember on the Friday night. I'm doing there with Bez, who's like #1 other organizer helper guy, and we're building up like gazebos and like just sticking all these metal things in the ground in the thunder and lightning kind of thing, eh? And thinking.
That's great.
The show must go on,
Yeah.
and we did. At least we got, I think, maybe a day and a half out of it, and then everybody was happy enough. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a good thing about Silverburn. There's a good you're a good crowd in that. I mean, it's everybody's like determined to make it happen. And
that's it. I mean, it is. It's for the most part, it's volunteers. What's cool, I mean, the park, as the charity that runs the park has grown, and there's more staff all the time, and there's more volunteers. It's great, but it definitely started off with like just a handful of volunteers, like
Like
Bez
your
in the
pals,
first part, Mike and Vicky as well, who are there every year doing stuff, and they're great.
Yeah.
And I've done just you kind of all the boring jobs that how people are like, oh yeah, can I come work at your festival? You can come around. Brilliant. Can I do the sound or something like that? Have you trained that? No, that's fine.
There's a black bag.
Well, we really need somebody to pick glitter. And
Come
do it. But people do that, and they clean toilets, and they do all that kind of non-fun stuff because they want other people to come there and really enjoy themselves. So that is a cool thing.
Do they get paid for that? No. Is it all voluntary?
Some. I think it's a case of some do.
Right.
As the festival progresses each year, and hopefully the more money it makes and stuff like that, the more jobs have went for being voluntary to being kind of paid and stuff like that. And like the money that the bands get is gradually increasing a wee bit and stuff like that as well.
Okay.
And all of that depends on funding, and it depends on sponsorship, and all of that
Are
really
we
good
getting
stuff.
some money? Are we getting some money?
No, you said
Oh, we are.
no, just the good bands getting some.
Wow.
Don't think about your pet. That
My puppy the tortoise.
Oh yeah.
Come back.
That's cool. I'm glad you love the festival. I'm glad so many people love the festival, which is a cool thing.
Yeah.
Best gig, worst gig.
Best gig. Worst.
As a band for you guys.
As
And if you haven't got any as a band, then you can chuck in other projects.
We've got to be careful because you don't want to incriminate anything. Right, okay, so, what do you guys think? I know which my favourite one was.
I really loved the Cooper gig at Sea in the Park. It was our first gig, and I was a bit nervous. Like, that was our first gig. I was shitting myself. I didn't even like hold the microphone, or because I'm a bit more kind of animated now. I've got a bit more confidence as we've gone on, and that's just like my stage presence is like coming up a bit. And so I was just like, the microphone was there, and I'm just singing away. But it was the atmosphere and the crowd, and it was really, that was fun.
I sometimes look, somebody took some like phone video of that, and I sometimes look at that and go, yep, that's how we should be playing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We should have
on the scene the park one.
We played good then.
Well, what happened was we only had a half an hour of songs, but we had to play for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So we extended them with Ian playing a load of bass solos.
Oh yeah, the bass solos.
behind my head.
Yeah.
No teeth.
But yeah, I think that one was a good one because it was the first one, and there was.
I got a buzz from
I
that
don't know how
one.
many hundreds of people there, but it was about 5
people.
It was like one of the first things in the kind of post-COVID,
Yes,
like the first
that's
gig
right,
like
yeah.
that
See
in
in the
Fife,
park.
really.
Yeah, and it was a good one. Yeah, it was really good. And then supporting Big Country was good, but we all ended up with COVID apart from Ian.
Yeah.
Carrier.
Yeah. But, and then the Banshee one.
Banshee was really good. That was a small little room. There was lights going and everything, but it was small. There wasn't hardly any a lot of people there, but it was the sound was really good, I thought.
Banshee's Labyrinth in
Edinburgh. Yeah.
It's a great venue.
No, I think that was my favourite. Actually, I think that was my the latest one.
That's fair enough.
I
Fair
didn't
enough.
particularly
There's just an
That was fun.
atmosphere, It's like
Yeah.
Bounce off the crowd. You can see the smiling people, and everyone's going, "Oh, this song's great!" Like the catchy ones, like "My Baby" is quite catchy, and you see them smiling back at you, and I feed off that. I'm just like, "Oh, they love this."
It's the best feeling in the world, that
Yeah.
when you're there. Go for it.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Worst gig though, I'm not letting you away. I ken people didn't like to be negative, and I'm normally that guy as well. But worst gig stories are usually good. So
There was one gig where we were in the middle of the stage.
Like this.
Yeah,
close.
we were all
or
like
closer.
this,
We were
like
closer.
that,
Yeah.
because nothing could be moved on the stage. There was another band on, and nothing could be moved on the stage.
Yeah, they had their
And
set up.
so we had to, including the drum kit, all our kit had to be in a space not much bigger than this couch.
Yeah,
We were
literally.
I think we were literally about as close as this, weren't we?
Yeah, we pretty much were. I think I elbowed you in the base.
Oh, and I probably done the same to you.
Yeah, I think you stood on my foot.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. We
But
got through it.
We did.
yeah, but the actual band, because they're quite a big band, we're actually really
From
nice.
this country as
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite
Really nice, yeah.
Well, it could be any band because it's quite a big country.
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's quite
It
a
is a big country.
You know what I mean?
I love the subtleness of the banter.
No, I've actually maybe edited it out
Yeah.
because Alan Moy is the sound engineer from. And
We'll never play again.
And they were really nice, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. Lovely guys.
So what's next for the band? Is there anything recording wise coming up? What's the gigs that are
Breaking
coming up?
Literally.
This is his
Yeah.
last gig.
No.
What's next to the band? Well, when is this going?
This could
Out.
be out. This is probably out to people in early June.
Early June.
Answers at the bottom of the page in
A few
comments.
weeks.
A few weeks. Well, not much. not much for the band really. Just probably keep writing.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have another
And-
couple of gigs, like the Dundee Beer Festival.
The Dundee Beer
That's at
Festival,
the start of
which should be a fairly safe gig
Yeah.
for me and Steph,
Yeah.
because we don't drink at gigs. But we better watch Ian, because I
Yeah.
think he's going to be booking the
Bassist.
accommodation.
Basis.
We've got
But
some
no.
loose plans for recording as well, and
yeah,
and,
really
and
want
some
to
videos as
record.
well to go with the recordings.
Yeah, we need to about to do some recording.
Well, you guys were chucking it like videos, like even before Steph was in. You were like, "Oh, we got to throw stuff out there."
That's
It was
right.
on a Christmas
Like
song,
the
isn't it?
Christmas one.
So is
Yeah.
that's
Ah,
definitely what I
yeah.
wanted to ask. So the Christmas song was great.
Yeah.
Is it still there? Is it
Yeah.
like will
Oh,
it
yeah.
come back live?
Well,
Come
well,
Christmas?
Ah.
do you know the twist of it was, right before Steph joined the Voodoo Pilots, I actually said, and it was something happened. I broke up with me and my long-term partner broke up, so I went pear-shaped. But the plan was, because we'd done it the year before, that I'm getting effed up for Christmas. I said to Steph, this would be really good if we remix it as a sort of a duet. You know, kind of like, I'm
definitely.
and I thought, that'll suit Steph's voice to the ground. So still let's maybe do that this
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah, this
Because that
Christmas.
was a Voodoo Pilot song, so it's not in the set. But if we've got a Christmas gig,
Yeah.
I think we should.
We've got
Put
quite
it
a
back.
lot
Christmas
of
number one.
potential
There we
more
go.
lyrics that can go in. Maybe another verse there about like everything that's happened since then.
Well,
That's-
yeah, because I think it was about
Lifetime, yeah.
Brexit and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So now you could go on about all sorts.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
getting royalties on this now. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no.
yeah.
But thanks for reminding us about that.
Yeah,
Because
you
we'll
can have
get on that
1%,
now.
Yeah,
1%
yeah.
of
Of
1%.
nothing.
of nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still
Of a baby bell.
But the video was good. The video was good. That was good fun. Because Ian does
That was, yeah,
video as well as himself. Ian does. He's done Oscar. He's done Oscar.
Doves.
Brothers,
No,
Dove,
no,
and
no,
Dove.
no, no,
I
no.
thought you did Oscar Brothers as well.
No, I've done 2 for Dove, and I've done
Catch
other
22s?
bits. No, I was always going to, but I never got
Never
into
got
that.
around
But
to it.
yeah,
Right,
yeah, there's
okay.
a few different things. I've obviously done us as well. And
Yeah.
yeah. Do
Did
that in
Swords
my
of Kings. Frankie does drink
Yeah.
champagne.
Yeah.
So we'll
But-
need to get some videos.
Yeah,
We're
I mean-
procrastinators.
It can be a
Right.
massive thing. I was speaking to Dave from Burn the Mats in the last episode, and he was saying that when they, so Burn the Mats had been going for ages and ages and never got around to doing a video,
Yeah.
and then eventually they got around to it. Got a decent. It was
Monster.
EFR that recorded. Stay Awake was the track.
Yeah.
And then they went and they done the video for it, and the minute that they released
yeah,
it, the gig
yeah.
offers and the festivals that they weren't getting
Yeah.
before they'd had that out there now started biting, and they're
Yeah.
now
Right, there
here,
you
there,
go.
and everywhere.
Professional looking video out there. It's one of the first things you do, I think, is look on YouTube for their music video or see
Yeah.
like
Absolutely.
what they're all
Oh, it's
about.
that's the one I was at Groucho Underdog. They did Monster. It was you. wasn't it?
Aye, we
Monster.
did, but it was
That's
just
a really
it
good
was
video.
It was an off the cuff thing. It was we went up to Teapot Studios to record like the
Yeah.
EP. The only 4 songs I think that we had or something at the time, and then there was a guy. So Teapot's an absolutely brilliant place, and it's just fully all kinds of cool artistic people. Depending on when you go in the year, or they're there a year. Anyway, this videographer guy from Australia, New Zealand, something like that. I forget his name. David, I think his name is. He was there and he was staying there at the time, and he was just making a bit of extra money by going, "Hey, you're here to record an EP. Do you want me to record you as a video?" Yeah, that'd be cool. And just boom, smashed it together in a couple of performances on that afternoon. I think we just finished actually recording the EP, and then he's like, "Go and just run through that again." Kind of.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that's a really good video. Have you seen this there?
No.
It's really good. It's Mark singing in his.
What was it? What did you say it was good?
Groucho Underdog.
Yeah.
And the song is Monster in it.
Monster.
Monster.
Ah,
yeah.
I'll
yeah.
check it out.
Playing bass and singing. I'm not sure that I could
Yeah,
coordinate
playing
those two things anymore.
That's hard. That is hard.
I
could play guitar and
know
sing.
when you play bass
Well.
like I play bass. Not quite as
But
difficult.
yeah, we need to record and
Yeah.
do a video at some point.
Yeah.
But you know what it's like. You know, you sort of go like, oh, we can do that, we do that, and then you're trying to put sometimes getting a practice together, and you go, wait a minute,
Life
well,
happens.
yeah,
People
life
move to
happens.
Glasgow.
Yeah,
People
yeah,
move
that's
away.
right. Yeah, that's right.
You've
Yeah.
not moved to Glasgow.
Pandy's moved to
Alright,
Glasgow.
drummers. I should
Drummers.
It's always
There
the
we go.
drummers.
Yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, so practices has been kind of hard to get, but yeah. We'll get there. We'll
But
get
yeah,
there. Get
yeah,
some
but
music
we
out.
definitely need to sort of like sort a time where we go, yeah, let's record that,
Yeah.
and then
And it's money as well. I'm a poor student. So it is.
It is. It's an expensive thing, but there's some brilliant recording studios locally.
That's
that,
right.
Are entirely worth
True.
mentioning.
EFR. EFR is the place to record. That's the jingle.
That's it. Just that.
We'll just need to send me a check for that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Well, great. It has been brilliant to have you in for a
Thank
chat.
you.
You
Thank
guys are
you.
going to
Good to
perform
see you.
a couple of tracks for us.
That's
So
right.
what are those tracks going to be? Tell me a little bit about them.
Well, we do My Baby and
Oh, I don't know.
My baby on this
What
cigar
about
box.
Heart of Silver?
Heart of Silver, Heart
Yeah,
of Gold.
Heart of Gold.
we
Heart
should
of
do
Gold.
Heart of
Heart of
Silver
Silver
for
would have been
Silverburn.
better, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do
Ah.
that. We'll do that at
Okay.
Silverburn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well.
I'll change the lyrics just for Silver
Yeah.
Bars.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So are we all right to do that then? We're
Yeah,
do that
Heart
now?
of Gold, My
Okay,
Baby.
Here we go.
Go for that. Thank you very much.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
She heard you whisper like an echo. Goosebumps rising on your arms. Come away with me, she tells you. Hey, you're bewitched by her charm. Oh, heart of gold, nerves of steel. She's a queen, you better kneel. If love is pain, scratch your name right onto my heart. Behind your armor, you were softer. Tear your walls down pain, scratch your name right onto my heart. Heart of gold, nerves of steel. She's a queen, you better kneel. If love is pain, scratch your name right onto my heart. I used to be under your spell, and now you're under love is pain, scratch your name right onto my heart. Heart of gold, nerves of steel. She's a queen, you better kneel. If love is pain, scratch your name right onto my heart. Heart of gold. My baby don't like birthday cakes. My baby don't like chocolate shakes. My baby don't like the color orange. My baby finds everything boring. And I love all of you so. Even if you don't like ice cream cones, actually I can take this anymore. Why do I love you? My baby don't like rainbows. My baby don't like circus shows. My baby don't like the planet Saturn. My baby don't like cross-stitch patterns. And I love all of you so. Even if you don't like ice cream cones, actually I can take this anymore. Why do I love you? And I love all of you so. Even if you don't like ice cream cones, actually I can take this anymore. Why do I love you? My baby don't like baby dogs. My baby don't give two fucks. My baby don't like jammy donuts. My baby don't like kids or grown-ups. My baby don't like baby dogs. My baby don't give two fucks. My baby don't like jammy donuts. My baby don't like kids or grown-ups. And I love you so. Even if you don't like ice cream cones, actually I can take this anymore. Why do I love you? And I love all of you so. Even if you don't like ice cream cones, actually I can take this anymore. Why do I love you? Do I love you? Love you? Love hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 ho.
Well, that was awesome, guys. Thank you very much for coming in and doing
Thank
that and
you.
chatting with us
Thank
today.
you.
For
Thank
coming
you
in.
very much.
you.
And we'll hopefully get you back again soon.
Yeah, can't wait.
Okay,
Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you.